Hello, welcome to the class of Writing and Study Skills. I'm Madra Godfrey from UCU, from Uganda Christian University, Malmai campus. Um, Today we are going to talk about speaking and listening skills. If you talk of speaking skills, these are skills that gives us the ability to communicate effectively, as in how you communicate, how you express what you want to tell someone. Like you want to tell someone something. So speaking skills are the skills you use to make someone understand or make someone know what you know. So basically that's a brief information I can give you about speaking skills here. Um, we're going to talk about speaking skills, not only speaking skills but listening skills also. Uh, so before that, I want to take you through the types of speaking. One of it is interactive speaking. You find in interactive speaking, this is when two or more people come to see themselves, as in it includes a face-to-face conversation, and or maybe it can be through telephone calls or telephone communications. Yeah. In interactive speaking, you find that the listener is free to clarify or ask questions, or if at all the speaker is being faster or slower, he or she can ask for pardon or inquire from the speaker, which means their relationship with the speaker is so close in that he or she can ask for something he wants to know more about what the speaker is talking. Uh, Secondly, there's partially interactive speaking. This is when um, a speech is given to a live audience where the conversation does not interrupt the speech. It may be through a video call, not a video call anyway. Yeah, but the speaker sees the audience and judge them from the expressions, as in the speaker maybe perhaps can see his or her audience and judge them whether they have understood or not. Whether the language he or she is using is being understood or not. Yeah, that's basically what's in partial interactive speaking. Thirdly, there's non-interactive here. It may be a recorded, and yeah, of course, most cases it's a recorded speech whereby a speaker talks and the audience just get it without any physical interactions or without uh, the speaker being able to know whether the listeners or the audience have understood what he or she is talking about or trying to tell the audience. It can be recorded, yes, as I said, recorded, and you just get it. Like maybe someone goes to a studio, conveys an information in a recorded form, and it may be put on a storage device or storage devices like maybe a memory card, or it can be something of that kind. And the listener or the audience just gets to hear that after it being recorded from the speaker. Yeah, that's basically what it's trying to tell you. Um, Now, are capable with, like good, like well versed with, they can understand very well. Yeah, it's good to use a bigger word that you can't explain to your audience and they can't even know it. So fourthly, interact with your audience, like ask them questions about whatever you're telling them to know or to make them active as you're giving your speech, so that they won't get tired of you as you're presenting or telling them something. And then Fifth, speaking with sincerity and passion. Yeah, do not lie. It's not good to lie. And speak as if, speak at your best, like speak to your best. Put in all what you can as you're telling something to someone so that you yourself, as you're speaking, you enjoy it and the audience also enjoy. So it's good to speak with sincerity and passion. Do not lie. Speak at your best. Yeah, that's all. Then fluency. Be fluent so that everyone can get you as you talk to them. Um, I would like to also take you through professionalism in customer care. One of it is patience. Yeah, patience. It's like doing things when its right time comes. So as you're communicating, it's good to take your time or take your time to listen or tell something to someone. If you give yourself time, it gives yourself time also. If you give yourself time to tell something or to get to hear from someone, then you also it's like you're giving yourself like time to understand the information which is moving through both or both of you, yeah, as in your customer, between the customers and the client, yeah. It's good to be patient. Attentiveness, give the attention to know whatever a customer is telling you. It's good to give attention to someone because he or she may be lacking words or failing to maybe describe something in a way that you'll be able to understand. So if you give attention, uh, the way that person is talking, if you're attentive, you can easily know, even if he or she has failed to put it in the right way, you'll be able to understand it if at all if you're attentive. Emotional intelligence, yeah, this is it's an act of being not shaken by any kind of emotion, as in trying to know someone's emotional status and being good with it, as in challenging it, not being overtaken by what someone is going through, as in trying to cool someone even when they're not stable. As in stable, I mean maybe someone comes to you when they are having some other problem, but with your emotional intelligence, you will be able to calm that person down, put them at the right phase as you're in, as in make them at one moment forget the problems they had before they came to your to seek for your help anyway. Yeah. Um, and then the ability to communicate clearly, as in making yourself clear in that someone can understand whatever you're trying to tell them. It's also key. Then problem solving skills. Yeah, one should be able to put wrong things on the right hand. It's a key. By this, like putting problem solving skills, yeah, you can solve it by the way you speak, how calm you are talking to someone who is emotionally tortured, how you can bring someone to a sense of understanding if at all they don't understand something, how you can make them understand by the way you speak. So that's important in customer care. So one should be able to solve them and know how they can make people understand in a very good way and polite way. Next is the creativity and resourcefulness. Yeah, one should be creative, as in should not be uh, like solving any problem is good. Illness finding clever and fun ways to go extra miles wanting to do in the first place is a credit. Yeah, yeah. Next is the ability to use positive language, a language that when you use for someone, they feel at home, they feel loved, and they feel the care you can give them. So it's good. It's a good quality anyway for serving a customer anyway. So that has been the first phase of our class for today. Uh, Now we are going to phone etiquette. Going to phone etiquette. Um, phone etiquette. It's a way of. It's a good way of communicating to someone through phone, as in the good habits, good behaviors one should portray when using telephones. Or yeah, that's what it means. So one should consider answering a call within 3 rings, as in if if your position entails always being available to callers, you should actually be available. This means one should focus and answer calls immediately. Yeah, because some if you entail to answering calls immediately, actually always being online, you should keep it up and be available always, so that next it's immediately introduce yourself. Upon pick, upon picking up the phone, you should confirm with the person whom they have called. However, you want whoever you want to allow the caller to know if they have hit a wrong number, as well as whom they are speaking with. As in, it's good to make someone know the people, the person they're talking, someone they're talking to. Yeah, so that they feel at home and tell what they want to, like say what they want to say, as in, yeah, make someone feel at home, as in they feel that they are talking to the right person, so that they speak with confidence. Then speaking clearly anyway, being loud, audible on phone like it's necessary, yeah, so that everyone can hear you, and you make someone talking to you with pride, as in feels good talking to you and gets you clearly. So it means that it makes communication fluently, and people enjoy their gadgets as they get clear information from you. um, Only use speakerphones when necessary. Only use speakerphones when necessary. It's easier for you because you can use your hands to multitask. However, for the other caller, it's like trying to hear one voice through a honking crowd of taxis in Manhattan. So, like if you're putting someone on a speakerphone, there's that echo that they get. So it's not good because you may not feel it, but the person who is talking to you may be feeling some echo, so it makes them uncomfortable speaking to you on phone. So it's not good to put someone in speakerphones. Um, Actively listen and take note. It may not be a written note, but it may be like putting yourself into the information, as in what that person is telling you, trying to imagine and putting it at the back of your mind, like trying to figure it out as the person is telling you. Speaking of paying attention to your customers, it's essential that you are actively listening to them throughout the conversation. It's good to listen to them, and yeah, so which means you need to be actively listening to them as they talk to you. Then use proper language. Use proper language. Yeah. We understand that some people want to make life easier for them by using slangs or any other kind of words. So it's good to use a polite language or proper language that everyone understands, because you find that some people are not well versed with slangs that you may be using. So it's good when you use proper language. Yeah, proper language, and do not swear when talking when talking with customers, because you may lose them. You swearing, you swearing to a customer means that you're not confident with whatever you have. So it's not good to swear to them, but rather make them know, like make them realize that you have something good. Yeah. Mm. Then remain cheerful, as in be jolly. Don't give people rude faces anyway, because no, they may be scared of you, so it's not good to do that. Then ask before putting someone on hold or transferring a call. Um, yeah, it's not good because it's by doing that, by transferring someone's call or putting them on hold means that you're not you're not fine with maybe talking to them. So it's not a good behavior. Like it's not one of the etiquettes that it's not really good. I for one I hate it. I think do not do that. Don't do that because you're making someone feel bad. Uh, then be honest if you don't know if you don't know the answer. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. So if you don't know, be honest and tell them that you don't know, so that you don't keep wasting their time or giving them false informations. So that maybe next time they won't trust you for anything anyway. Yeah. So it's good to be honest if you don't know the answer. So that's it. Yeah. uh, then be mindful of your volume, be audible, like make the person you're talking to able to hear, like make him or her hear you clearly, so that the chain of information may not lack uh, any information, as in makes the flow of information very well, and everyone gets to understand each other as they speak. Yeah. So now I would like to tell you what to do before maybe speaking. What to do before speaking. Um, it's good to be active. Yeah. Um, it's good to be active. Listen carefully and give your full attention to the work. Phone, emotions and logic behind what the other person is telling you. So it's good to be attentive in that you'll be able to cap the information very well. Anyway, thank you. Uh, thank you for